The story of Clara Germana Cele, a young girl from South Africa, is one that sends shivers down the spine of anyone who dares to listen. Clara was not always the subject of such eerie tales. Born in the early 1900s, she was like any other child, playful and full of life. But everything changed when Clara turned 16. In 1906, Clara began to exhibit strange behaviors that confounded her family and friends. She spoke in languages she had never learned, and her voice would shift from a sweet, youthful tone to that of a gruff, intimidating growl. Clara, who had always been kind and gentle, now showed signs of aggression and violence. She would contort her body into unnatural positions, and objects around her would move as if by an invisible force. Terrified, Clara's parents sought help from the church. Father Aramis came to their aid, and after witnessing Clara's bizarre behavior, he was convinced she was possessed by a demonic force. The decision was made to perform an exorcism. The exorcism began at midnight, the witching hour. The room was dimly lit by candles, casting flickering shadows on the walls. Father Aramis, along with a few other priests, gathered around Clara's bed, reciting prayers and holding crucifixes. Clara's reaction was immediate and violent. She screamed in a guttural voice, thrashing against the restraints that held her to the bed. The priests continued their prayers, unwavering in their efforts. As the night wore on, Clara's screams intensified. She spat out curses in languages none of the priests understood, her eyes rolling back into her head. The temperature in the room dropped suddenly, and a sense of palpable evil filled the air. Hours passed, and the priests grew weary, but they did not give up. Finally, just as dawn began to break, Clara fell silent. Her body went limp, and a peaceful expression came over her face. The room warmed, and the oppressive darkness lifted. Clara had been freed from the demonic grip that had taken hold of her. The story of Clara Germana Cele's exorcism spread quickly, becoming a legend that would be told for generations. It served as a chilling reminder of the unseen forces that lurk in the shadows, waiting to prey on the unsuspecting. While many would dismiss it as a mere tale, those who were there knew the truth, that evil exists, and sometimes it takes more than faith to fight it.